7 Days to Die 1.0, aka Alpha 22. It's coming really soon, in fact this month. Well, there's no exact release date, I'm hoping it'll be soon, but from what I've heard that they've got some bugs they want to iron out before they release the game to everyone on experimental, well, streamers first, then experimental, and then release. So I know everyone's going to ask me that, when's the release date? There's no release date for this month, but apparently it's going to be this month sometime, so I'm looking at probably the end of the month. That's what it seems like it's going to be. But in today's video, we're going to talk about a few things that are coming to 1.0, Alpha 22, and one of the new things is new character customizations with eye color, hairstyles, and things like that. So now you can actually customize your character the way you want it to kind of look. So we won't all be looking the same, which I think this is really cool, and I think this adapts well with the new armor system that is coming in Alpha 22. So basically what's going to happen is you'll get different armor sets, and each armor set will have a different perk. Like for instance, if you had a stealth armor set, that armor set will then be all about stealth and will give you a stealth bonus. And if you've got a farmer's outfit set, you'll get a farmer's bonus, something like that. And on the screen I will show some footage of some of the looks of some of them, so if you wanted to take a look, and I think that's going to be interesting. I know a lot of people spoke about how they don't like this idea, but I think it'll play out okay once the game releases. Obviously when it releases we will be able to tell if we like it or we don't. Another new thing which should have been added many alphas ago, I don't know why it took this long to actually add this, because this is something that I would feel like is pretty simple to do in this game. But anyway, we're getting different zombie variants in some sort of way. So you'll have different color clothing, etc., different clothing on different zombies. It'll still be the same zombie, it'll just have, like, instead of a blue shirt, it'll have a red shirt, or a red shirt instead of a yellow shirt. You know, you get the point. It's a nice little change. I don't think it's enough to kind of make the zombies very different. I think we need more zombie variants, but hey, this will do, and this is a nice little change. It doesn't affect anything drastically, and it's nice to look at something a little bit different besides the same nose zombie or the same demolisher zombie. So animals now have a new texture which makes them look a bit more furry. If you're into that type of stuff, well, now you got more furries to look at, which is gonna please some people, I can just imagine. They've changed the texture which makes it look a little bit more furry, basically. That's all I can say. It looks a lot nicer, which I must admit. It's very hard to kind of show you guys exactly how the stuff looks because the footage that I've got from them isn't the greatest. It's very bad. So it's hard to actually show you exactly how nice it actually looks. So yeah, more fur, the better, I guess. Hooray! So this was something I actually really liked. You know, Conan Exiles has this feature and it does really well for the game. There's now challenges that you can go and complete in the game. So you'll get your tutorial challenges, your basics of survival, then your homesteading, advanced survival, crafting, traders, quests, harvesting. And by the looks of it, you'll be able to redeem rewards for this. I don't know exactly what rewards you'll get, maybe tokens or a purple rifle or a purple gun or seeds, or I don't know, but this is way better than your initial tutorial challenges or your tutorial quests where you can actually select which one you want to do and track. And apparently now if you go and you like craft basically your pickaxe and stuff and everything, and then you want to do the quests, it'll automatically complete it because obviously you've already crafted yourself a new pickaxe. So this is a very nice feature. I'm very happy they added this. It's a small detail that you guys can do in the game. Adds a little bit more stuff to do, you know, instead of just having to do nothing and you got your challenges to complete. Have you ever experienced that one moment in 7 Days to Die where you make a new game and then day 7 comes and it is very disappointing, where Horde Night ends at like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and you've killed off all the zombies and you're safe and sound in your little box base and you've got no more zombies to kill? Well, those days are long gone. Apparently they have updated the Horde Night, so now there'll be a horde constantly throughout the entire night, especially early game. Apparently, it's what they said. So they say it's going to be a little bit more harder for Horde Nights at the early game, so that way you're not going to just like kill 10 zombies and be like, okay, I'm done, I can just sit and craft and do nothing. It's going to be challenging. It's going to be hard. You got to be out there. You got to get ready for that horde, and you got to fight it throughout the entire Horde Night. I think that's a really nice change. You know, making the game harder is a good thing, not a bad thing. A lot of people would disagree with me with that. It is more challenging. It's more fun. There's more reason to make a proper Horde Night base and prepare for a long 7 Days to Die, or 7 days Horde Night. So yeah, that's cool. They say it's not going to be extremely hard. It's just going to be a little bit more harder than what we're used to, which is, hey, a great thing. Also, Also, apparently some of the zombie HP for the larger zombies have gone up, or some zombies have changed their HP, so some are harder to kill than others. So we'll see which ones those are when it comes time to it. We are getting new wooden storage chests or wooden crates that are upgradable. So now they come standard with a certain space, and then later on you can then go and upgrade them to make them stronger and make them hold more space. This is much nicer because in this way you don't have to move things around in your base. You just upgrade the storage. You can just have one chest the entire time instead of moving things around and all that stuff. So this is a much nicer system. I'm glad they did it like this because, I don't know, it's just cool instead of crafting a bunch of different storages, and they look kind of cool as well. So all the stuff that I've spoken about today seems like it will be featured in the console edition, which is coming in July. So yes, there is a release date for the console, and that's next month. There's something else I wanted to talk to you about with the console edition, right? So the crossplay actually works. So crossplay between PC console actually currently works according to the Fun Pimps. However, there are some things that they have to deal with approval stuff from PlayStation and things like that. So that's why we haven't really heard much about the crossplay and all that. The only thing that concerns me quite a bit when they were discussing the crossplay is that they didn't seem 100% sure that it's going to be possible. But the problem with this is that it's on their roadmap. So I would think, you know, you wouldn't add something to a roadmap where it's either 50-50, it might be possible or not possible. That's a little concerning, you know, because then that makes me feel like the roadmap is a little bit not a roadmap, but just a suggestion kind of thing. I don't know, maybe I'm just overreacting. I am looking forward to crossplay. I do think that that would change the game significantly and it would be very fun. I'm also very excited that the game's coming to console because now all the videos that I do will be beneficial to the console players. So I'm really happy about that. Right, so besides all the stuff that I mentioned in today's video, I do have some other things that I can tell you about. So big improvements are coming to trader rewards and looting. A lot of first person and third person animations have been reworked. Map random gen has been improved with faster generation and better layouts. And there's new ground destruction. So when something explodes and it flies out in different directions, it doesn't look like little diamond things anymore. It'll look like round balls flying all over the place. And that's the new kind of thing that they're going for now. So yeah, I think that does look better. Again, guys, if you want to see the full stream that they did, it's a little bit hard to watch because there's a lot of issues that they had on the stream. And that's another thing, guys. I see a lot of people going on about, hey, the Fun Pimps are really bad at doing these live streams, and hey, they should have planned better, hey, that these streams don't show them any justice. Yes, guys, when you do live streaming, when you do content, it's not easy. It's very difficult. Even when I stream, every time I stream, there is an issue that I have to deal with. This is not easy. Live streaming and doing content is not easy, especially when there's multiple people on a live chat. It's a lot of work, and it's not just something that you can put on and do. If you think you can, you try and do it for yourself and see how many issues you come across. So yes, I don't really care too much about the Fun Pimps doing bad streams or bad content. That's not their main goal here. The main goal is to get us the information. I do understand that, you know, you look at their streams and you're like, oh my goodness, it's so bad. It's just one of those things when you're doing content that this stuff happens all the time as a content creator. So I completely understand from that point of view. So give them a little credit, guys. Come on. Another thing that you guys need to know, you better buy the game now. If you don't already own 7 Days to Die, I suggest you buy it now because it's going to be, I think, $44. You can correct me if I'm wrong. It's going to be way more expensive than it is currently. So buy it now. By next month, the price is going to be up. So you better get in on it and buy it and play it and see if you like it. If not, then do a refund. But yes, so buy it. Anyway, guys, I hope you learned something new on today's stream. Go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. As many subscribers as possible, guys. You really help support me in my career on YouTube. And I absolutely love making videos for you guys. So yes, like and subscribe if you want to support me further. Check out the Patreon. And I'll see you guys soon. And by the way, I have early access to the Alpha 20 to 1.0 Streamers Weekend, which there's no release date for yet. But I'll let you guys know as soon as I get that. So thanks everybody. See you.
Mr. Reach with the mic. Gaming strong. 7 days to die. All night long, crafting and fighting in this virtual domain. South African YouTuber, gaming's my main. Crafting strategies, building my fort in this digital world. I'm holding court, zombies on the prowl, but I ain't scared. With Mr. Reach in the game, I'm prepared. So here we are at the end of our ride, in the world of survival where we thrive. If you like killing in the blood moon, then in the gaming world I'll see you soon.